Gunfire shatters one of Washington's most high-profile nights. Shots ring out at the White House Correspondents Dinner, sending lawmakers, journalists, and officials scrambling for cover. U.S. President Donald Trump is rushed off stage as panic grips the room. What was meant to celebrate press freedom turns into a live security crisis. The suspect, identified as 31-year-old Cole Allen from California, is taken into custody after the attack. Armed with a shotgun and handgun, he allegedly tells investigators his target was Trump administration officials. Authorities say the motive points to political intent, raising alarms over escalating threats against the U.S. leadership ecosystem. Reacting after the incident, Donald Trump underscores the risks tied to power and public life. He adds that he was far from the shooter and that security acted swiftly to neutralize the threat before it could escalate further.
All violence. I'm concerned about everything. Look, but I can't be so concerned that you can't function. No, I'm here. It's a dangerous profession. You know, I tell the story, race car drivers, I think it's very dangerous. So if you take 1% and then take about 10% of 1%, just to break it down very easily, they die. So much less than 1%, 10% of 1%. I think bull riding is very dangerous. If you take about the same 10% of 1%, much less than 1%, but if you take presidents, it's 5.8%. And about 8% are shot at. So nobody told me this was such a dangerous profession. If Marco would have told me, maybe I wouldn't have run. Maybe I would have said, I'll take a pass. No, it's a dangerous profession, but I don't view it that way. Look, I'm here to do a job. It's part of the job. It is a dangerous, I can't imagine that there's any profession that's more dangerous.
The attack leaves one Secret Service agent injured, but alive, saved by protective gear. The president details the moment as confusion turned into crisis. Despite the chaos, officials confirm the gunman failed to breach the main event space, preventing what could have been a far deadlier outcome.
One officer was shot, but saved by the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close distance with a very powerful gun, and the vest did the job. I just spoke to the officer, and he's doing great. He's in great shape.
In the aftermath, Donald Trump calls for unity, even as the investigation continues, and charges loom. The event will now be rescheduled within 30 days, but the shockwaves remain. A political gathering meant to unite power and press ends in gunfire, now exposing the growing shadow of violence over American democracy.
We're not the only country. You look at this great violence with all countries. I was talking to somebody from another country today, and they have numerous assassinations of political figures all over the world. You look at South America, it's like some of the numbers are just horrific. It's dangerous stuff, whether it's here or someplace else. No country is immune, no country.